So the first one is Cellar. This is by Lionsgate, and the first trailer was released 2 months ago in November the 10th, and on the YouTube channel, it had 497,000 views already. The film stars who's this lady? Jordana Brewster. This is Mia from the Fast and Furious franchise, and it also has Lawrence Fishburne. It seems like it's a thriller suspense type of movie, so it looks quite interesting. Looks a bit bloody as well. So it
Uh,
doesn't look bad at all. What do you think?
Bloody is a bit strong. I wouldn't have said that per se. I think it's going to be a decent thriller, but definitely, I think it has some interesting escalations to it. Definitely, the trailer, in my opinion, was a bit long. Like I felt like, okay, you guys are over explaining right now. I feel like this is half. This has to be half the movie at least. But I think, yeah.
Right. Is that a red flag for you if the trailer is too long? Do you think that they're trying too hard to sell the movie?
Well, yeah. It's not even that it's too long. So sometimes a trailer can have too many beats. We have too many movies
Right.
where you're like, okay, so they come in, cool, they get off at the house, they enter the house, they start living normally, they start asking, they tell everyone about the cellar door, which piques their interest, and they start doing research. Research proves that there's something terribly wrong going on. There's making more to this than possible. As they try to pry at this, something clearly comes at them. They freak out even more. It accumulates, and then next thing I know, you find out that okay, things reach ahead. That's most of the beats that are shown in that trailer right there. Do you know what I mean? Like that's too many
You know,
beats.
this reminds me. It reminds me of a movie that came out a few years ago with Michael Ealy, Megan Good, and Dennis Quaid. I don't know if you remember that movie where he was selling his house to
Yes.
this young couple.
Mm-hmm.
I think even Joseph Sikora was in that movie. So this whole thing of new couples getting a house and there's some old man that has like a dark secret in the house, or there's something mysterious about the old man. I feel like it's being overused. Like we've seen this before.
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure if this will spike a lot of people's interests or not. I mean, Jordana Brewster, is she really a draw? Look, I've seen some of her movies before. I've seen some of her work before. She was in a movie called Annapolis with James Franco and Tyrese. It's about the Navy, and Franco and Tyrese actually start boxing at the end of the film. Great movie. I highly recommend anyone to watch that. She was also in Dallas, the series, when they were doing a revival of the show. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. So I mean, she has the look, she can act, but I just don't know if this is the right project for her. I don't know. I don't usually see her as an action
Yeah.
actress. I usually see her as like either a damsel in distress or a dramatic actor, but I don't really see her being the one that's doing the kicking and the punching and all of that. I mean, you do see her in the Fast and Furious a bit, but you know,
I
not
mean,
sure.
that's not what this movie is, though, at all. I mean, this is clearly going to be a suspense thing where, like, um, there's going to be like a long build up, a slow build up. It'll be mostly dramatic stuff. So I feel like she'll be safe there.
But
The only-
didn't you see the shot with her like holding a knife or something, and it seems like she's saving this guy, the
the last
boyfriend,
five
from
minutes,
certain things?
that'll be the last 5 minutes of the movie. 90% of the movie will be not that.
Okay.
So the question is, will she have enough prowess to buy our attention where it doesn't matter if she's a good actor anymore after that? Because you'll care too much. And that's storytelling
Right.
number one. You know what I mean? Can she convince you in the early scenes to buy what's happening later on? And
Mm,
honestly, I don't think she's
yeah.
the front character in this. I think Scott Speedman might be the bigger deal. Um, of course, he's known for well, a mix of things. Underworld, of course, being one of them. But I know he's done more things.
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy is the one. That's where I know him from. Yes, the Grey's Anatomy actor. So I feel like that'll be he'll. I think he'll end up being the bigger draw in my opinion. Um, but also
More than Jordana Brewster?
yes, absolutely. Like Grey's Anatomy is bigger than
Wow. Okay.
Dallas remake. You can argue Fast and Furious is bigger, but come on, who thought to themselves, Fast and Furious 5, Jordana Brewster? No one did. You know what I mean? She's in the first movie
No, I mean, let's.
as a love
Okay.
interest.
Personally, I like the character. I like her character a lot. I just don't see her as like an action star, a lead action actress. I just don't see that happen.
That's
Right.
fine. This is an
Okay.
action movie, but yeah, I just.
Right.
So technically, what you're saying, this should be the best opportunity for her. But it's already got 50% on IMDb. It's already got 24% on Rotten Tomatoes. Honestly, I think this is not going to be good. I think it's going to be boring. These act.
Yeah, because the ratings are not that good already. And like it was said, it already came out on the 10th of November, right? In America.
Yes.
So, but hey, maybe we're a different crowd. Maybe we might have different perspective. I don't know.
I doubt it, but I do like Morgan Freeman, Lawrence Fishburne. There seems to be a lot of
Right.
cast. They seem like this man, him and dog. He looks perfect for this movie. He looks all peaceful and he's like setting them up on this thing. To me, he looked the most interesting character. He's just such a good actor, so he does.
Yes.
He's even on his
but he's usually typecast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's usually typecast as this smart, sometimes bourgeoisie type of man. You know, I would see him like as a new generation of James L. Jones type of characters that he normally plays. You know, because you have the James L. Joneses and the Morgan Freemans of this world. Then you have the Lawrence Fishburnes of this world. You know what I mean?
Well, I think, yeah. Okay.
Chances, like the chances of you seeing Lawrence Fishburne as a hardcore hood guy are slim to none.
Well,
even in the hood, he's that smart dude. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, even in the hood, like Boys in the Hood, he was that smart guy who had stress balls and was giving people advice about gentrification and telling them about politics and stuff. It's the type of character that he is, or he's a professor or something. You know, a killer in the bee. He's the smart guy.
I think you get where he started. He started as a hood nigga. He started as a gangster. His early stuff was like undercover cop type stuff. His stuff was like I think the movie that broke him out was actually called Hoodlum, if I remember correctly. But he's mixed things up quite nicely.
Well, Hoodlum was like a 90s, 20s type of movie, wasn't it? Like those kind of like olden days.
It's like
I mean, Lawrence Fishburne has been acting since he was a child. He's a child actor. He was a child actor. There's a movie where he witnessed a murder as a kid. I don't know if you're familiar with that movie, but he's been acting since he was a kid. So I get what you mean. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. The big one being, of course, gosh, no.
Okay. Sorry, I feel like I cut you off. Were you saying something?
I was saying the big one being Apocalypse Now. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like, and of course, the one way that really took my breath away was how fun he was having with Predators. That was a fantastic one for him. He can mix it up, and let's not forget about Blackish. He really can mix it up.
Yeah, no, he killed that role in Blackish, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Great job.
Sure. He can be extremely funny, bro.
Yes.
If he wants to, yeah. No, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, and he's filling this up kind of perfectly, in my opinion. I think his mystery, his intrigue, he's just such a good actor. But yeah, anyway, yeah, he's definitely going to be the best part.
No, for sure. All right. So, guys, that is Cellar. As we've mentioned before, it is a Lionsgate film. It had 497,000 views in 2 months on YouTube, and it was released on November the 10th, but we're going to be getting it next month in South Africa. So do check it out at your nearest theaters and give us your thoughts on the overall film. All right, cool.